Teaching is in my blood. It's who I am. My mom always tells me, es de familia, llevas la misma sangre. Teaching is my calling. It's how I was brought up. Ever since I was a little girl, I knew I wanted to be a teacher, and I would play pretend. I remember in first grade was the first time we were asked what we wanted to be when we grow up. I remember immediately saying, a teacher. I didn't have to think twice. I remember getting home and telling my parents about my day, and saying that I was going to be a teacher when I was older. My grandpa, uncles, and mom were all teachers. My grandpa was first a teacher and then became principal. I remember always asking him what subjects he taught, and he would begin to tell me all his stories. I remember always thinking to myself, I want to be just like him. I will be following in their footsteps to getting my degree and becoming a teacher. I remember attending family parties, and I would get family members that would come up to me and ask me how school was going and what I had decided on majoring on. When I would tell them that I wanted to be a teacher, they would always bring up the money conversation. My uncle once told me, Mija, you should find yourself another career. Teachers do not get paid much. You should be an engineer instead. I remember the first time I heard that, it almost shut down my dream. But I decided to do some research, and the next time I saw him, he asked again. And this time I responded with, well, Theo, it really depends on the education you earn, and the more the better, because it all depends on the degree, plus number of units, and the years you work. I may not be making a lot of money like you said, but I will be working with children, and that is my dream job. I remember seeing his shocked face, and he told me, you do you, mija. I'm glad you're getting an education and that you will be doing what you love. I felt that by expressing my opinion and showing that I knew what I wanted, I was going to get far. I was determined to get an education and to become a teacher. In my college experience, I have worked with many different children in different settings. I have had the privilege to work with Jumpstart. This program is specifically for children in preschool, and it gets them ready for kindergarten. Every classroom that I have walked in has been different. My classroom this year has grown so much since the first day we walked in. I love seeing the growth from the first day to the last day of class. The children who are the quietest in the class learn to open up and show what they know. Some days may be challenging, but I know that we are helping the children, and that is what keeps me going. Every teacher is different. Teachers all have different teaching styles, and I want to make a difference by teaching children and showing them that they can have fun while they learn. I want children to enjoy going to school and to learn something in everything that they do. I know that the children, as well as I, will always be learning from each other. My determination will keep me going to teach children to the best of my ability.